Hello, and welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda, The Wild, Unique, and Required Weapons Only. So, last time, our bow... Well, first we got Varuda done. And then on our way over to get another bow, our bow broke. So trekked all the way across Hyrule. And now we are standing in Rito Village, and we need to go all the way back. All the way over to Akkala, so that I can actually get the bow I was after. Yay! I already put a marker up for it, so let's get going. I couldn't do this before because I had no source of fire, but now I have a source of fire, namely fire arrows. I had fire arrows, I just didn't have a bow. I'm still not going to explore this place a lot, but I at least can open this tower up. You want to fire at the base of these things, because it melts more of the ice. You don't have to get rid of all the ice, just enough that you can get through. May as well make it so that I'm climbing faster. Another thing you can do instead of using fire arrows there is pull out Rivali's Gale. That also would have worked, and I probably should have done that, but hey, it works. This works too. Grab it, Link. There's a lot of shrines that I know exactly where they are on that map, but I don't care to get all of them right now. Like, for example, there's a shrine here. And I've even been by there and said I didn't want to go get it right now. Obviously, there's a shrine here. I know I marked a shrine here, but it's actually like right here-ish. There's a shrine over here. There's a shrine here-ish. There's a shrine here. Let's see. There's a shrine either here or I know there's one over here. There's a shrine somewhere along this area here. And then I know there's a shrine right here, and then there's a shrine here, obviously, because it's a labyrinth. And then the one shrine that I will actually be doing is there's a stable right here, and obviously next to every stable is a shrine. So, yeah, I do know where most of the shrines are in the Hebrew region. It's just I don't care to get them right now. Over here. By the way, if you don't know the yank up trick for getting this thing out, it takes ages. So I'm very glad that I learned that. Directing the wind. Okay, so, I feel a little embarrassed because I used to do this shrine the intended method, which basically allows, which basically causes this thing to go in a huge circle all the way around over to land over here. That is the hard way, by, like, a lot. Yeah, because in order to do this, you have to be standing on that thing when it the ball goes into the hole. So the intended way is you block this fan, so that when you're standing up there, you drop it on the ramp and it rolls down and it goes all the way around and lands on the hole. Now I'm going to show you the easy way that I saw when somebody was trying to kind of speed run through this shrine, and not do it in the typical speed run fashion, which is bomb launch. And honestly, I was kind of embarrassed I had never thought of this. There are so many easy ways to do shrines that when you do it the intended way, you are doing it the hard way. You let this sit outside of Link. And I've remarked before on the shape of those containers, such that no matter where you place that ball, it will go in eventually. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. And then to get over here, it's quite easy. And you get an ancient core. My goodness, that was so much faster and easier than the intended way. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's not good at all. Next up is Light Scale Trident. Why am I using fire arrows? Ow. This uses no durability. If you hit him from being mounted on his back, it uses no durability. If you hit him from if you hit him from a Flurry Rush, it does use durability. Oh, that's not good at all. That means I have another trip I need to do. Kind of running out of grass to burn. Ow. Oh, down he goes. Mighty Lionel Bow. I can't use this, but this massive Lionel bow sports a bowstring made from a metal so tough, mere Hylians have trouble drawing it back. Mighty Lionel Spear. The weight and cutting edge of this Lionel-made spear have both been enhanced. It's immensely heavy for a Hylian, but a Lionel can cleave through rock with a single swing. Can't do anything with that either. Okay, well, since I did that, it's time to head over to Zora's Domain. We'll go ahead and set a marker here. I'm gonna end up over there anyway. In fact, I didn't even find this route before. Oh! Okay! Yeah, no, I'm taking that. I didn't know about that bow! Oh my goodness, that's amazing! You're here. What do you need? A Light Scale Trident. A Light Scale Trident. I somehow felt it had disappeared from this world. Shall I remake it for you? Yes, please. In that case, I will need a Zora Spear, 1 diamond, and 5 pieces of flint. Ah, I see you've brought the materials I require. Shall I make that weapon for you? Yes, please. Diamonds are rather hard to come by. Are you sure about this? Yes. Understood. I'll get to work right away. Hello, Geronime. Haven't seen you in a while. I mean, I actually did lurk in your stream for about 20 minutes last week. But other than that, I haven't seen you in a while. Phew, that was rather difficult to make. Please take good care of it. I don't intend to break this often, but when I do, I need to come here. Last time I did this shrine, I failed and then I had to do a push-up. I think it might be a little easier this time. I'm a little more kitted out. How much health does it have? 375. And my shield broke. Whatever. We'll pull out this. Done. Ancient Battle Axe, a weapon used by Guardian Scouts. Its unique blade was forged using ancient technology. Although powerful, its unusual shape causes it to break easily. Giant ancient core. This one is surrounded by amaranths. Or armorants. Let's see, where's my fairies? I have 7. I get more. I can. It looks like I can get it up to 10. Now I have 10 fairies. Awesome. Almost every fairy fountain will have Endura carrots next to it. We also have Korok over here. The 5th. There's always a 5th. Is it up the tree? It's raining, so that may be a little hard. Oh, it's up in that tree. $99 Koroks. Sweet boy, please. Listen to my story. I am the great fairy Mija. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my powers abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 1,000 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me. Quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 1,000 rupees. Here you go. Thank you. You are too kind. Ah, the power. It's overflowing! So you're the one who released me. I was expecting someone bigger, I guess. But a slim little lad like you will do just fine, yes. Thanks to you, my power has been returned to me. And I think you'll agree, a good deed deserves a good reward. I can enhance your clothing, but I require the necessary materials to do it. With the power available to me, I can greatly enhance your clothing. Enhance away! Back over to Terrytown. We have another group here. Ooh. Someone stole Zelda. Hey, you sent some Gorons back here. That's perfect. The brute strength of a Goron is undeniable. Those boulders don't stand a chance against them, and with names like Grayson and Pellison, they'll fit right in. Also, Pellison started soiling the ore found within the boulders. You should go say hello again. Well, next is... So, before more people can move here, we need homes for them to live in. Can you bring me 20 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. Hello. Did you bring the 20 bundles of wood? I brought them. Excellent. Can I have them? Sure. You're a lifesaver. Well, next is... Working such long hours every day really wears on my clothes. Could you look for someone who's got a gift for tailoring for me? Tailoring? If we're talking about tailoring, there could be someone among the Gerudo who's good at that. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits with what I've said, send them here to Terrytown for me. It's funny because literally every requirement he comes up with is fulfilled with someone. Regardless of how terrible the odds are for it, there is someone in the world who actually fits all of the criteria. Considering how few people there are in Hyrule nowadays, he is very fortunate. Thankfully, this one's a little nicer on me, because there's a lantern right here, and then my goal is right here. So I don't have a super-duper tight window to make over here. Another nice thing is with the Champion's gear, or with the Champion's tunic, we can tell which ones are going to turn on. Obviously, none of this scrap heap's going to turn on, but we do have the search thing. Now we have that goal on our map. Where's the flame coming from? All the way over there. Yeah, this one's an absolute pain. It's way harder to get there, but thankfully the distance between the torches is shorter, so I won't have to deal with that. There are actually monsters along the path though, so there is that I have to deal with. Thankfully, I have the Master Sword.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
If only I could use it. Okay, let's see. Where's the next lantern? Right there. Next one. I don't see it. Ah. Goodbye. No point in keeping on hitting it when it's already dead. Let's go. Next one. If you're wondering why I'm not using a torch, I'm not allowed. Torches are not unique or required. Therefore, I have to use a unique or required weapon instead. Let's see. Let's see. Skull place, but I don't see any Aw, it's not one of those explosive barrels ones. Fine. Goodbye. Ah, there it is. Right there. Okay. Dragon Bone Boko Shield. This Boko Shield is reinforced with fossilized bone. Its defensive capabilities are respectable, but its predictably slipshod craftsmanship spells low durability. Knight's Bow. The sturdy metal construction of this bow offers superior durability, while its lack of firing quirks makes it quite reliable, once favored by the knights at Hyrule Castle. Okay, what's the easiest way to get there? There we go. Where's the next one? Hooray for living on a flight path. Let's see, we have one all the way over there, which I can technically fire at, but I'd prefer not to make really long shots. There's one right there. Oh, right. Let's pull out... Light Scale Trident. Let's see. From up here, I can see it. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so the next one is over there. I can just hit that from here. Preferably not lighting myself on fire in the process. Where's the next? There's one there. I guess I can do that. Bit of a pain, but okay. And then there's one over there. Okay. This is actually pretty well set up for doing it with a bow. And there's one over there. Done. My goodness, I wasn't kidding when I said that I had to light a lot of torches for this. Ugh. I didn't know that I had to do quite so many. I know I've done a better route for this before, but hey, it works. I'll take it. Where's the next one?
Yep.
Right there. Ow. When am I doing a Divine Beast? When I'm done with this. I need to get a bow that'll survive in fire.
Yep.
Yeah, right now all of my bows are wooden, and I would rather prefer to have one that that is not wooden prior to doing the next Divine Beast. Did that light it? That did not light it. Oh my goodness. Eventually I shall get this. There we go! Where's the next one? There's one up there. It's not really going in the direction I need to go. There we go, that's one. I can swap back to the Master Sword. I might not actually be able to use the last one that I got. There's a there's a lantern. A really long shot, but I think I can do it. It sure is raining a lot. I've been on patrol duty lately. The name's Hawes. Jeez, it's gotten dangerous around here lately. It has. Yes! Recently I've been hearing about a suspicious guy named Kilton. He runs a shop called Fang and Bone. They say he goes around pushing some kind of cart night after night. He's been making people around here uncomfortable with his suspicious and otherworldly activity. You know, Kilton. No, I don't. I see. Well, if you see any suspicious people, please tell me what they look like in detail. Really, if you see this Kilton character, please tell me all the juicy details. I'm counting on you. Rumor Mill Volume 4. This is Tracy. I have a taste for rumors and words of worlds long gone and worlds yet to come. No, I know who he is, but I haven't met him yet, so I said I don't. Everyone gossiping in the present world? Here's my favorite bit of the latest news. Treasures of the falling star. The stars spread out in the sky like a tapestry, and across that expanse you can see one streak of light, a shooting star. And I've heard that there is treasure waiting where these stars have landed. Next time you see one, why not track it down and see where it lands?
Oh.
Hello. I haven't seen you around here. Boy, you sure have strange tastes. You look like someone who's traveled willy-nilly all over the world. You would be correct. Who are you? Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Nobo. I've traveled everywhere, but at the end of the day, I like Akkala best of all. That's why I'm pretty familiar with stuff around here. Is there something you want to know? You know Hudson? Hudson? Who's that? He's a carpenter? No, I'm not quite sure. I've been hearing clanging and banging by Lake Akkala. That's south of here. Why don't you go check it out? Anything else? This area? Let's see. If you go west of the stable, there's a sacred place called the Spring of Power. Here we go. This is what she's saying. Offer the sacred article to the Spring of Power. That's what the legend says. Maybe it was part of a ritual the Princess of Hyrule used to perform. Anything else you want to know? Farther areas? There's a lighthouse looking home north of here. No one was there when last I stopped by there, though. Goodbye. See ya. Spring of Power. Hello. Welcome to East Akkala Stable, the premier stable of the East. By the way, good sir, the outside is crunchy while the inside is chewed. Take one bite and your energy will go through the roof. Go on, try one of our Akkala buns. They're a delicacy straight from the East Akkala Stable. Sounds yummy. Thank you so much. One thing to note, Akkala buns go bad fast since they're made of fresh ingredients. So you have to eat it here that way we can ensure its quality. That okay? Okay. Thank you so much. 10 rupees, please. Here you go. Thanks for your business. Now then, close your eyes and open your mouth wide. That's just munch and crunch. Down the hatch it goes. I think about 1/4 of the time it'll give you that bonus stamina, but I've gotten it every time I've done this. So how was it? Amazing, right? Come back soon. That was for 10 rupees. Oh, I knew I'd see you again. I think that technically makes you my stalker. Ha ha ha! Seriously, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop following me around. Who am I kidding? I love the attention. What are you looking for? What are you selling? What have you got? You don't have arrows, which means I've already done this. I want all these smotherwing butterflies.
Wow! Wow!
And then, look what I've got. I need lots and lots of cash. Okay, so anything that I have more than 100 of, I'm gonna sell half. You might be thinking, you think that's enough cash? And the answer is no. It's not enough cash, but they'll be okay for now, I guess. And over to you. I want you to make it stop raining, so I'm going to take a regular bed until morning. And now it's thunderstorming. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do this the hard way. No, we're not, because I want to preserve my bow durability. Let's just, darn it. We have a recipe here. Let's see, it looks like if we take wheat, meat, and salt, we can make, something. Hello. This is the East Akkala stable. If you have any ore, do not eat it. Instead, sell it at the stable. Though I guess a non-Goron wouldn't be tempted to eat it anyway. Weird. I still need for it to be not raining, so we're just gonna sit here for a bit, I think. You know what? Since I'm waiting, let's go ahead and refresh Rivali's Gale. May as well, right? I don't really have anything I can do. I guess I could run around and see, where my next lanterns are, huh? The goal here is I need to find a path of lanterns that gets all the way up the hill, because I can't do anything. There's no lanterns here for ages. I can't do that. That's just not happening. I guess I am gonna have to go with the really tough trick shot over here. Because after that trick shot, we have that lantern. Basically right immediately over here. Well, I guess not immediately. The trick shot lantern's right there. And then we have a lantern there. Oh, I can do this. I guess that'll help a little bit if I hit that, but... You've got to be kidding me, this is visible from all the way down there. I might have to go down there and get this lantern. Because that'll be far easier than the stuff I just did. I feel like I want to do this just so I can save all that bow durability. Yeah, I'm doing that. Because there's just so much bow durability I can save knowing that that torch is there. That lantern's there. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, so you see, right up there on top of that hill, that lantern up there, and this one down here, yeah, I can hit that up there from all the way down here. Yeah, it's a long shot, but compared to the other long shots I've had to do, it's pretty achievable. Almost there. Lit! Haha! Oh, that saved so much bow durability. So much bow durability saved there. I am so glad I learned about that lantern and was able to restore to a save before I spent all that time. Have fun. Well, there goes all his stuff, but there's a lantern right there. That's a long way up. Is there any lantern over here? I mean, yeah, it would be a really hard trick shot, but hey, I've done really hard trick shots. It looks like no. That's great. Okay. Might be better if I started from that other lantern. Yeah. Let's move the flame over there. That's a conundrum. How in the world do I do that? I know I've done it before, but only other thing for it is get an arrow lit and run. And it's out already. Don't see any way to do this. Well, I do know one way I could technically do it. You know what? Here, let's try it. Can I do this by a Korok leaf? There's no way. There's no way. Can I really do this via Korok leaf? I can! Oh my goodness, that was so nice! Oh, that saved me so much time. Woo! I can't believe the Korok leaf held on so long! For the record, a Korok leaf is a required weapon, so that's why I was allowed to do that. Well, now that I know that, let's pull out a Korok leaf and do this. So, when you light a weapon on fire, it has a set timer before it vanishes entirely. I didn't know it was that long. Akkala Ancient Tech Lab has been added to your map as a travel gate. It's insane! Yes! A leaf. Yep, a leaf. Don't tell me! You're Link? That's right! Whoa! Today is eventful, Yes, downright crazy to think I'd get to see Link 100 years after he went to sleep. On top of that, my ancient oven, is finally up and running again. The furnace is lit. Thank you, Heh. Though at first I truly believed she started working again by the power of my love. Who are you? Me? Are you serious? It seems I got so excited I forgot to introduce myself. I'll start over, I am the lead guardian researcher and director of the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. Dr. Robbie! In any case, I really am impressed that you made it all the way out to this rather remote location. Did you, perchance, meet Pura and borrow her power? I met a child. Pura? A child? What? She really has a kid? Or do you mean that Pura has aged backward, and she is now a child? Pura got younger. Are you certain? She's as crazy as ever. Okie doke. Okie dokie. Knowing her, I'm guessing she screwed up some experiment. Yes. Typical. Let us return to the subject at hand, Did you know that the Calamity is regaining its power? I know. I see. Then I don't need to tell you my story, Tell me. Yes, I see. In that case, the goal of our Sheikah Research Lab is simple, really. We aim to destroy the Calamity that has endured across time, to rid Hyrule of its dark influence, and above all, to rescue Princess Zelda, who is now a prisoner of the Calamity. We have worked ourselves to the bone conducting our research. For a time, I feared I'd pass before we could prevail. He's like 4 feet tall. However, you, Link, managed to awaken this old sack of flesh before this old sack of flesh gave out. That means the time is now. Yes, yes. Now is the time to join forces with us, Sheikah. Yes. We must destroy the Calamity. Let's do it. Yes, that is correct. You and I are going to join forces to put an end to the Calamity. And on that note, sorry for the long preamble, but I'd like to provide you with some ancient soldier gear. To start, I'll hand these over. Ancient arrow times 3. A bundle of 3 ancient arrows. Daggers created using ancient technology have been repurposed for use as arrows. Extremely effective against guardians. They are made using ancient Sheikah technology. With the addition of my upgrades, they have morphed into anti-calamity weapons, so to speak. Needless to say, they are an incredibly powerful type of ancient soldier gear. I like to call them ancient arrows! In addition to ancient arrows, Cherry can make all kinds of ancient soldier gear. If you're looking to acquire some, give your ancient materials and rupees to Cherry. Rupees? Did you hear that? Forgive me, Link. Ever since the fall of Hyrule Castle, we haven't had much in the way of funds for our research. That's why I thought you might be willing to help us out with rupees. Lots of them. I beg you! Then let's do it, The 2 of us, as soon as possible, yes. Let's conquer the Calamity, Like I said, I still need to go and sell stuff, because I apparently didn't, because now I haven't done it, but... Hello, Zit. Familiar name missing. Welcome! So he's got ancient arrows for 90 rupees, times 3 for 250, times 5 for 400. Yes, that is a discount, thankfully. Ancient short sword for 1,000. I By the way, I can use literally everything that Robbie gives me because he's the only source for it. So, all of his items are unique weapons and therefore they are usable. Ancient Shield. Takes a lot of stuff. Giant Ancient Core there is really nice. And necessary, but it's a really nice shield. It is the best shield for shield surfing, in that it's basically effectively hovering over the ground as you go. It has the best durability out of any shield other than the Hylian shield. Ancient Blade Saw is actually kind of funny because this is vanilla, but so few people buy it that a lot of people think that it's not. They think, oh yeah, you had to put that in, right? No, this is vanilla. But it is a two-handed weapon that I can use. Ancient Spear. Spears are very nice. Unfortunately, they also have low attack power, but the reason why they're nice is because you get way more hits out of them on flurry rushes than anything else. Ancient Bow. This is the only other bow that I can use, and it's the only bow that will survive fire. So I will need to get many of these. For starters, let's go with one. No room in inventory. Whatever. I'll clear it up. Ancient Helm. These eat up your cores, and I don't have enough ancient cores to get all three of these. But I can at least get some. When you have all three of them up to level 2 on the Great Fairies, you get some you get Ancient Proficiency, which multiplies your attack power with ancient stuff, which I'll have tons of it, so I should get that, by 1.8, which is really nice. For the record, I have attack up level 3 with my other gear, and that's only plus 50%. This is plus 80%. So yeah, I'll be getting that. Ancient Bow with an Ancient Arrow is really fun because it gets the Ancient Proficiency bonus twice. Is the only way to get that proficiency bonus twice, which is kind of funny. Or I don't think it gets the proficiency bonus twice. No, what it gets is Ancient Arrows versus Guardians and Ancient Items versus Guardians get a bonus of 20% attack power, and that's what it is. The Ancient Bow plus the Ancient Arrow gets that bonus twice. So, yeah. Thank you for your time. Come again, Wop, familiarity. Let's drop a bow. Unfortunately, you can't sell bows because I totally would, because there are so many I pick up that I literally can't use. Results available. Bleep. Finally, I have a bow that I can use in the next area. This bow has the highest durability in the game with 120. The only durability higher than that, technically, is the Bow of Light, which has actually only 100 durability, but when you use it, it can't break.
Hi.
Good day! And
Hey.
check it out! How's that? I figured I'd give an impression of Hateno Ancient Tech Labs director Pura a shot. Maybe it was a bit much for a first time meeting you, though. Not at all.
Oh.
Aw, Link, I'm really glad you're such a friendly guy. So, what do you need from me? Who are you? Hey, I'm Jaren.
Oh.
Check it out! I'm an amateur scholar of ancient history. To be honest, I've been focusing on a lot of my research on shrines. Oh, that reminds me. Link, there's somewhere you need to go. The left eye of Skull Lake. I know there's a shrine there, but it's a challenge to get to it. I've already done it. The left eye of Skull Lake is higher up. The right one is lower down. If you run into Kilton, you're on the wrong eye. Have you got any other questions? About Robbie. Robbie is one of the researchers of ancient civilizations. He was studying Guardians at Hyrule Castle 100 years ago. Oh, Robbie. We're half century apart age-wise. She's 50 and such. I think she's actually like 60 or 70. But we never let that get in the way. He and I are married. You're married? Yes, indeed. Together we run the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. I've got a son as well. Have you got any other questions? Your son? That's right, I've got one son. His name is Grante. Have Have you seen him in your travels? I saw him.
Ah.
Oh, well that's good to hear. He was under the ground. Karate is still a work in progress. Once he's done studying armor, I'm hoping to convince him to take over my research. Any other questions? Gotta go. See you later. Just like Pura, Robbie has a diary. I'm gonna go find it. He also has this over here. Got a crane picking up a guardian, a decayed guardian. Over here, we go all the way up here. He has this with a Korok on the chair. Where is his diary? Hello, SuperDap278. Welcome to the stream. Where is his diary? Here we go. Robbie's Memoirs. To the first page. Let me start from the beginning. It was 100 years ago. Calamity Ganon had already swallowed Princess Zelda. Dr. Pura and I had already taken Link to the Shrine of Resurrection and left him to recover. Dr. Pura and I departed for Kakariko Village, where we left Lady Impa. All three of us couldn't stay together, of course. We couldn't risk Calamity Ganon getting all of us in one strike. If that happened, there'd be no one left to deliver Princess Zelda's message to Link when he recovered and woke up. Had to ensure at least one of us would be able to talk to him. So Dr. Pura and I set out to survive as long as we could. We were lucky. We found large amounts of ancient energy in Necluda and Akkala regions. We could continue our research. Just as we had in Hyrule Castle, we could again set ourselves to finding some way to seal Calamity Ganon away. We decided who would go where in the only fair way. Rock, paper, scissors. I set out for Akkala soon after. I was all set to go to Akkala, but first I decided to go with Dr. Pura to the ancient energy source in Necluda. Actually, that implies I had any choice. Dr. Pura laid on a pretty heavy guilt trip when I suggested her going alone. In a world as dangerous as ours, are you seriously asking me to travel alone? She's so darn pushy. Anyway, Dr. Pura promised Lady Impa that they'd meet again someday, then she and I set out from Kakariko Village. But not before loading a cart with the guidance stone Dr. Pura had been using at Hyrule Castle. We traveled for some time, south of the Pillars of Levia, across Lake Sela, and through Blatchery Plain. Then we came upon Fort Hateno. Link had battled an army of guardians there, and it was where he'd been defeated. A master swordsman such as Link, who'd impressed King Rome enough to be made Princess Zelda's personal knight. Well, even someone like that has their limits. I'm sorry, Link. I spent so much of my life researching the Guardians. Even with all my knowledge, I wasn't able to give you the weapons or power you needed to succeed. Those were my thoughts as I looked upon the broken husks of the Guardians strewn around Fort Hateno. Lost in my thoughts, I didn't notice that Dr. Pura had slipped away. I knew Hateno Village wasn't much farther along the load and that the Calamity had barely touched that area, so I felt safe letting her continue on her own. We parted ways without even saying goodbye, I suppose. Storing myself back to action, I set out on my own journey back toward Kakariko Village. Dr. Pura escorted safely to the Hateno Village. It was time for me to head to my new home in Akkala. I returned to Kakariko Village to collect the remaining guidance stone. Then I immediately set out for Akkala. I made my way through the Lanayru wetlands and headed toward Turnio Trail. I knew that once I crossed the Akkala span, I would officially be in Akkala. The autumn leaves brought some joy to my spirit as I crossed Shadow Pass and headed north from Ordorak Quarry. Akkala is known for its long stretches of nothing. I'd set out hoping that would still be the case. I was attacked by a guardian here and there as I went, but remember, I'd spent my life studying them. Dispatching them individually was no challenge at all. In time, I reached the lighthouse in Akkala. What a perfect place to keep an eye on the monsters out there. I unloaded my guidance stone and settled into my new home. Lots of text. And so began my life of solitary research. I knew I had to continue to research the ancient soldier gear for Link. He could wake at any time. I quickly set out on a routine. First, I would carry the blue flame from Tumlea Heights. Next, I would melt the ancient materials, refine the result, and then shape it into ancient soldier gear. It's difficult to say how much progress I made on my research. The routine demanded so much focus, day after day. But then I had a clever thought. I realized I could automate the entire refinement process. It took some significant work, but I was able to successfully remodel the guidance stone. Thanks to my effort, it can refine any ancient material inserted into it and offer something in return. I named this machine Cherry after the first girl I ever loved. My research didn't end with the creation of Cherry, not at all. I realized that if she was able to refine the ancient materials, there was no reason she couldn't also manufacture ancient soldier gear, too. Anyone could make ancient equipment. I also decided then that I wanted to be able to give her a voice so she could speak. I was filled with ambition then, but it was no easy task to make my dreams a reality. Automating the manufacturing process was extremely difficult. It took me decades to figure it out. I'll spare you the details of all the things that went wrong. But I will say it was complex enough that I had to put my desires to remodel Cherry on the back burner for a while. Days and months came and went. Before I even realized it, I'd reached the ripe age of 90. I would have been lost on my work even then, but around that time, a young woman named Jaren arrived. She'd first trained with Dr. Pura, then Lady Impa had sent her to aid me. She quickly proved herself quite capable. She carried the blue flame from Tumlea Heights and even reworked and improved my designs for Cherry. The very fact that she had trekked all the way from Kakariko Village alone proved she was no ordinary girl. Her intellect, her spirit, in hindsight, is it any surprise that we eventually ended up married? Thanks to Jaren's redesign, Cherry was soon crafting ancient soldier gear perfectly and speaking beautifully. She spoke better than any machine I'd ever heard. It would have been hard to tell she wasn't a native Hylian. If I said good morning, she'd respond with a sweet good morning, Robbie. She was helpful. Cherry, where'd I leave my book? It's the third book from the right on the second shelf, Robbie. She also knew to ask if she needed something. Robbie, could you increase the furnace heat a little? I'd always go personally to fetch more blue flame from the Tumlea Heights. I didn't realize our interactions hurt someone. That someone was Jaren. Perhaps it was due to her namesake, but my exchanges with Cherry hurt Jaren. Despite the fact she knew Cherry was only a machine, she felt uneasy with my interactions with her. She was in tears when she told me. She knew it would make a little sense, yet she couldn't help how she felt. I was devastated. I hadn't even realized the pain I was causing. Although Jaren had designed Cherry, she was now being hurt by her own creation. We agreed to restore Cherry to her original mechanical way of speaking. I took it upon myself to make the changes. From then on, I was careful not to refer to her as Cherry. Doing so would anger my wife. Instead, I called her Ancient Oven. Sometime later, Jaren gave birth to a baby boy, a beautiful young one who bore all the features of his mother. We decided to name him Grante, and together we passed the time as a happy family at the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. It was unfortunately only a temporary peace. Princess Zelda did her best to contain Calamity Ganon. Around the time Grante turned 3, a letter from Dr. Pura arrived. It was a shock to receive it. The last time she'd written it was to talk about an assistant from Kakariko Village, whom she felt was useless. She was writing now to let me know she'd completed research on powering up the runes, like stasis. Hearing this reinvigorated my interest in researching ancient soldier gear. Grante grew fast, and it wasn't long before he towered over me. He loved to carry the blue flame from Tumlea Heights, calling it a chance to train his body. I could see the curiosity in his eyes, and so I encouraged him to travel the world and see as much as he could. He'd always been independent, but I was still surprised when, the very day I told him to travel, he left. Writing about Grante's training reminds me. A few days before he left, I thought it might be a good idea to have Grante study with Dr. Pura. I wrote to her to ask what she thought of such an idea, and she sent a letter that simply said, "Don't send anyone here." I wonder what happened to her to make her say such a thing. I think we know. I think we know. I was not. That's odd. Your energy didn't go through the roof? Come back soon. What, you've heard something? Well, if you see any suspicious people, please tell me in detail what they look like. Really, if you see this Kelton character, please tell me all the juicy details. I'm counting on you. Whee! We're going all the way across. Hopefully. There's a strong wind going the other way, which makes this way harder than it should be. But I really want to get this labyrinth done. I don't actually know this labyrinth layout all that well. I know there's a shortcut to get through it, but I don't know what it is. So, yeah. I also know that if you climb around on top of labyrinths, you could get some stuff sometimes. There's a guardian down there. I will be taking it on. Alright, let's go. This guardian is active. Or I guess it's not. You will have reached this point. Proceed onward through the maze and you will receive a reward. You're doing master mode? Yeah, it is active. Okay. Ow. That's fun.
It is my pleasure.
Stop moving around. Goodbye. I need to put the Master Sword away because it's, thunderstorming. There's a bunch of ancient shafts and gears and such. This labyrinth is made... You're doing Master Mode. That's a hard challenge I haven't done. Alright, so I don't know the layout, and I don't have a map, because, the Akkala Tower is swarming with, guardians I don't want to take down. So, we're gonna go with the go clockwise route, which probably will take absolute ages. But it's made slightly easier when you do this. Now I can see where all the enemies are, and I will not be surprised. Because their health bars will appear when I'm close enough, regardless of whether there's a wall in the way. See? So there's a bunch of keys right there. I can tell. Oh, hey! Silver rupee! I'll take it! Wow, this has taken some time. That's the mark! Here we go! We're through! Finally! And it gives you a torch. I'm not sure why it gives you a torch, but hey. Actually, I want to keep this on. Akkala Shrine! All of the labyrinths give the same stuff inside of the, inside of the shrine itself. Not the exact same item. Oh my goodness, look at my path. I trekked through most of this labyrinth. That could have taken way less time. Oh well. Akkala's Blessing. Because you already had enough trial. Barbarian Helm. A helmet once worn by the warriors of an ancient warlike tribe from the Farron region. Wearing it draws out your inner animal, increasing your strength and battle prowess. It's the Barbarian Helm is essentially 2 levels down off of the Phantom gear. The Phantom Helm. It's the same thing for all of the labyrinths. They will give you the other parts of the set. Since I already have the Phantom armor, I'm not too concerned about it, but it is still nice. Phantom armor you can't upgrade. Barbarian stuff, you can. Now then, we're not quite done yet with this labyrinth. This labyrinth has something special to it. Once you've finished it, these guys get a little lower in the sky, and the grates go away, including this grate that goes down. I'm keeping the champion year on for a reason. See that? 500 out of 500? Yeah! This place is filled with guardians, and not all of them are completely inactive. Something to note. Do not grab this treasure chest until you've cleared the room of guardians, because when you grab this treasure chest, they all turn on. All of them. And they see you. So, yeah, don't do that. This EX chest, however, does not have that property. Go ahead and grab it. Travel Medallion! This mysterious tool was made using forgotten ancient technology. Place it by opening your pouch and registering your current location as a travel gate. While I am not using fast travel for shrines, I think I still will for the Travel Medallion. That means when I go to a place that I really want to come back to, I'll use the Travel Medallion, even if there's a shrine nearby. It kind of limits the strength of this place. This place is so far underground, by the way, and the ceiling is so high, that it actually rains down here. It's a little glitch. I'm gonna go back and forth across this place. You can see the ones with a lot of leg. You can tell the difference between the ones that are just decayed guardians, and ones that are full guardians, because the ones that are full guardians still have all their legs, and all of the ones that have all their legs turn on. That said, I can still have this, champion gear on me to tell me about the rest. The rest will not react until you start hitting them with a sword. Unless you open that chest, which again, I'm not gonna do, because I'm smart enough not to do that. Yeah, it's not really achievable if you open that chest. Because it's not like they're even all pointing at you from the same location or something. It's all around you in a circle. You can't do it. The ones that still have all their legs will react before you attack, them, but only when you're really close by, so... And now he's stuck here. Ooh, an ancient core! Nice! Alright, let's go back to the Champion's Tunic, so that I can see what all will turn on and will not. What will not. Diamond Circlet. It has Guardian Resist up. A luxurious headpiece sold at Gerudo jewelry shops. It's decorated with a diamond, which harnesses the power of light to reduce damage received from ancient enemies. Yep, none of them turned on, no lasers pointing at me, we're good to go. Oh boy, Blood Moon. You know what that means? More ancient parts! I think after I go up there and fight chat with Robbie, I might go right across to the lab that to the labyrinth I just left, and then come back and fight those 2 more guardians down there. Because why not, right? More ancient parts.
The blood moon rises once again.
I need these parts, so hey. Oh, right! Since I've opened that chest, we get the property of the chest being open. Ah, this is fun. Thankfully, there's this pillar right here. Only the decayed ones wake up, by the way. Whee! By the way, blood moons are not the cause of ore and such respawning on the map. That stuff respawns every hour. There's okay, so there's like a whole bunch of squares. You see all these squares across the map? The big ones with the brighter dots on them. They're hidden once you get the actual map filled in. But within each of these squares, every time an hour passes, there is a 1% chance that all of the stuff within that square will refill. This includes ore, herbs, fruits, etc., all throughout the entire area. Or it might be every minute. But yeah, it's a 1% chance for each area, and it's calculated for every area. So, yeah, it's gotta be every minute. Because it's only a 1% chance. But yeah. It also won't activate for any square that you're in, or any square that you're next to. But yeah, that's how that respawn mechanic works. Blood moons only talk about enemies and the like. Can I get another bow? I do not have enough gears. I can make a blade saw, though. Short sword or blade saw? The blade saw has so much attack power. Yeah, we'll get the blade saw. No room in inventory. Okay, fine. We will drop... I don't need this. I need to go get 1 rupee. Actually, even less than that, I need this. We'll take this back. I could possibly do this, though. Ow.
It is my pleasure.
May as well, right? Fine. Haha! Still has no durability off it. Lynel Guts! This highly sought-after ingredient can only be obtained from a Lynel. It pulses with the vitality of a Lynel, a strength that makes it invaluable as an ingredient for elixirs. And some shock arrows. Let's go. Oh, it's just a Hylian. Who are you? Me? My name is Kilton. I suppose you're here because you heard I was opening a monster shop and you wanted to see it for yourself. Monster shop? Yes, I'm opening a monster shop called Fang and Bone, but I'm still preparing for my grand opening. Here's my business card. Fang and Bone. Come see old Kilton for the most monstrous deals in all of Hyrule. I'm going to need that card back. It's the only one I have. Anyway, are you into monsters? I like them. How much do you like them? I adore monsters! I love monsters more than you do! Sorry. I did it again. I just love the field of monster research so much that I had decided to open a shop all about monsters. I call it Fang and Bone. I travel all around Hyrule in search of rare and exciting monster parts, but I'm not sure which village I should visit next. Pro tip, he will always visit whatever village you're in. Kakariko Village or Hateno Village, though Rito Village and Zora's Domain are also good options. I suppose I could go all the way to Gerudo Town or Goron Village, but Lake Akkala is much closer. I'm so excited! I can hardly contain myself! I can't just sit around while there are monsters to be studied. I'm off! I'm sure we'll meet again in some village during the night. Fare thee well. So yes, if you're in a village that is not Goron City at night, he will be there. Shortly, a short distance outside of town, he can't really be seen in town. I'd be much faster out if I just wait for the rain to wear off. Oh man. I'm sure I can't take a picture of this. Oh, I can! It's Dinral! I can't do anything with him from all the way down here, but hey. If you're wondering why there's all of this wind coming off of the volcano, it's to keep you from getting too close right now, because you're not supposed to be over there. You might notice it's completely preventing me from getting too close to it. Time to make use of this. Goodbye. Red Lizalfos tail. The severed tail of a fire breath Lizalfos. Its flavor makes this flesh inedible, but toss it into a stew with some critters and you'll have yourself a nice elixir. So, ice arrows. Fire breath Lizalfos. Yeah, they die instantly. Doesn't matter what attack power you have. On top of that, the ancient bow fires in basically a straight line. Wherever you're aiming, you can pretty much guarantee it'll hit. And drop it. I can just wait for a bit. And it catches fire. And then it turns into a seared steak. Nice, easy way to cook, huh? However, you can't get any good dishes that way, so I wouldn't suggest wasting your ingredients. This tower is interesting in that it's just outside of the fiery region. Just outside of it. So if you climb the tower, you won't catch fire. If you go just a tiny bit towards the volcano, you will catch fire. Now we finally get a map of this place. which notably includes all the hot springs and all the lava. Given that we're on a volcano, there's a lot of lava. The easy way to cross the lava. The way that you're supposed to cross the lava is they give you a couple of crates down there. Hello, Kahuna dude. Yeah, they give you a couple of crates down there, and you're supposed to move them around, but you can also just use Raleig's Gale and jump right over. Wall Rain Shrine. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I managed to actually light the furnace and such today. A balanced approach. There's a lot of stuff dealing with weight and such in this particular dungeon. That's a wooden crate up there. Remember how we could knock down other taluses by throwing, by launching, explosive arrows at them? Yeah, you can do the same with Igneo taluses by launching ice arrows at them, and it lets you just stand here. Until they throw you off, of course. The ancient bow takes ages to draw, but... Aha! Oh, that's a diamond! Awesome. Diamond, ruby, awesome. Okay. Well, that was worth it. I didn't even have to hit it with anything other than the Master Sword and a couple of arrows. And by have fun, I mean raid it and then leave. Topaz. Night Shield. And Stone Smasher, a two-handed weapon forged from a rare metal mined in Goron City. Its center of gravity is at its tip, so it uses centrifugal force and its sheer weight to smash opponents flat. No, I want that. Let's see. We will drop... I don't need this. Sounds like Yiga Clan? I guess a little. That was weird. It was loading for a second. Alright. You're doing your thing, and I'm doing my thing, which is leaving. Yeah, that. Harken to Ocarina of Time when this last happened. It's best to stand under something when that's going on. Unlike in Ocarina of Time, you can't hold a shield right over your head. However, they're also not expressly targeting you, they're just going everywhere. The Salamander! Salamanders were originally believed to have come from fire because, because most likely some bloke went and picked up a log that had a salamander in it, threw it on the fire, and then a salamander ran out of the fire. Because his home got rather hot, rather fast. Well, looky here. Welcome, Master Link. How'd you know? What do you mean? More importantly, I hope you made it past all those magma bombs without injury. I got hit once. To be honest, we haven't had too many visitors here since those magma bombs started falling from the sky. I'd be bored to tears if I didn't pass the time pretending to greet the long-lost Hylian champion, Oh, in case you didn't know, Link is the little Hylian champion who fought alongside the Goron champion, Daruk. If you want to hear more, talk to the boss. He lives further in town. I'm gonna wander around a bit. I missed the Fireproof lizard. Oh well. Why are you here? I've been all over the world, but this place is truly the hottest of them all. I'd die here without a fireproof elixir. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be able to draw anything here, so I'll just burn this scenery into my memory. Hey, we meet again. Are you out traveling as well? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If you have a picture to show me, let's see it already. Check out my album. Wind Waker is amazing. Unfortunately, it's not on Switch, so I can't play it. I need to use the armor, not him. He just said he's wearing Fireproof Elixir. I can see Hyrule Castle and the Great Hyrule Forest, which neighbors it to the north. Well, Fire Elixirs aren't permanent, but that's why I have the armor. He has plenty of Fireproof Elixir. Looking down on the Great Hyrule Forest from the southeast, you can see scenery like this. That reminds me, if you travel south of here, you'll find a stable called the Woodland Stable. I hear there's some high ground north of the Woodland Stable with an incredible view. Sorry, that's all I know. So here's a fun thing. He's totally fine with me right here, right now. You have the privilege of standing in Ripped and Shredded, my armor shop. How can I help you? I want to buy. Of course you do. If you gear up here, you'll be set to stay cool at places even hotter than Goron City. With what you're wearing right now, you should really give up on going anywhere hotter than Goron City. Places that hot are forbidden to anyone who isn't a Goron anyhow. Need anything else? Goodbye. Stop by again. Now. Hey, you can't go out dressed like that! If you don't hurry and change your gear, you're gonna pass out from the heat! I wanna buy. Hey! You can't be so casual about stuff like that! Hurry up and buy some gear! This doesn't seem like a good time to talk. I wanna sell. Got it! Let's make this quick! What do you want to sell? Yeah, so the thing we got for free is 600 rupees. Hey, it's not bad. You can also get these for 700. Flamebreaker boots. Goron artisans use flame-resistant rocks to craft these fireproof boots for curious Hylians visiting Goron City. Thank you, brother. And over here, the Flamebreaker helm, which he said is way too expensive for him to give up. Yeah, I can see why. Stone headgear made by Goron craftsmen to protect tourists visiting Goron City. As its flame resistance isn't enough of a as if its flame resistant isn't enough of a selling point, it also covers your entire head. This is the most expensive item in the game. You cannot get it any other way, unfortunately. Now, if I put one on... As you can see, this here is my armor shop. Funny thing is, Gorons normally don't wear anything at all. We started selling flame-resistant armor for the tourists. I recommend the Flamebreaker boots over all else. They're made using gems mined from this very soil. As you'd expect, they have great flame resistance. Give them a try. They're the envy of famous warriors the world over. Of course you do. If you gear up here, you'll be set to stay cool at places even hotter than Goron City. Just glancing at your gear, you seem to be well equipped to go anywhere, even Death Mountain. But even so, that's no place for a tourist. Stop by again. No, I want his face showing. We'll go with... that, even though it's completely impractical. You know what? I'll just remove it altogether. Most expensive item? The Flamebreaker headwear. Or headgear, which is 2,000 rupees. Stay at my inn, friend. A traveler, perfect. Hey, why don't you stay here and rest your weary head? Will do. Perfect, thanks, brother. Hey, we've got a customer coming through. Hey. In every city, there is a special, in every major city, there is a special place that will give you a special deal. Instead of just the soft bed that you have, instead of just the soft bed that you have at every stables, which will give you 1 extra heart, we have a bed and a massage. Massage. New to the art of Goron massage, I take it. That's okay. First time for everything, as they say. A Goron-style massage is done on top of a hard rock bed. Pressure is applied to your body to squeeze the tension out. But I tell you, it doesn't hurt one bit. Mostly. Honestly, I doze off sometimes. When it's all over, you'll sleep like a rock and feel great when you wake up. You'll be all limber and full of energy. A regular bed will cost you 20 rupees. Bed massage. Room and massage, got it. How long you want to rest for? Till morning. Go on, go ahead and lay down on the rock bed. Time to loosen up those tiny muscles. Hey Volcon, we got a customer. Got you covered, buddy. That does not sound like Link enjoyed it. I'm going to just give you 3 extra hearts and a full extra circle of stamina. Good morning. How's the massage? Amazing, right? Take care, brother. Bit early to flirt, isn't it? That's not what I... Oh, that's too bad. Who are you? I'm Romella. As you can see, I'm from the Gerudo region. I came for the jewels that are to be found in Goron City. These days, those magma bombs are causing trouble and preventing me from working. I'm not too happy about it. What is it? Have you never seen a real Gerudo before? Aren't you hot? Oh, well, I slathered Fireproof elixir on my skin, so I'll be fine. If you want to buy Fireproof elixirs, a little Goron Brad is selling them. I suggest you buy one and use it. No, I'm fine. I'd pay anything to save myself from this wretched heat. Well, I just paid 2,700 rupees, so I think I'll be fine. As you might have guessed, they don't have any flammable ingredients here. For some reason, cane sugar doesn't melt. Whatever. Goron spice, I need it. Made from several types of spices, this secret Goron seasoning has been handed down for generations. An initial wave of spiciness paves the way for the sweetness. I don't think I particularly need all those arrows, because I don't think I'm going to be using that many arrows, but I'll go ahead and take them. Like I said, I'm trying not to use my bows too much. I don't know who in their right mind would buy rock salt, because that's everywhere. If you want to actually cook some stuff, there's this here. You know what? Let's try out the recipe we found at that stable, hey? We need meat, and rice, and rock salt. Meat and rice bowl. This dish of rice and lightly seared meat is a mainstay all throughout Hyrule. My reckless brother hasn't come back yet. What in the world is he thinking? Brother? My little brother, Goron. I'm really proud of him, but he said he was going to go dig up the secret of the hero, and then he just took off. I really don't know what in the world had got into him. Where'd he go? I'm certain my little brother went off to Gorko Tunnel, southwest of Gorko Lake. The bedrock in that tunnel is incredibly hard, so his Gorons gave up trying to dig it out ages ago. Instead of chasing dreams, I prefer to see him face reality and help us out with our important Goron work. A brother's roast. Is there anywhere else I can go? Because I'm gonna talk with him when I Here we go.
Yeah.
This is the house of the distinguished Goron artisan, Master Rohan. You need something? Who's Rohan? Master Rohan is a godly blacksmith. He's responsible for keeping the ancient arts alive. He's really strict with everyone, me included. In my case, he told me to beat every Igneo Talus around Goron City as part of my training. I can't get to the Igneo Talus at Darunia Lake. If only someone would go in my place. The road to respect. Okay, he's asleep. Let's go. And now I think we're all set. I'm going to just save here, and we will resume from here next time. So, next time, we'll be moving forward and getting Vah Rudania done, which is named after Darunia from Ocarina of Time. So, next time we'll be moving forward and getting Vah Rudania done. Hopefully I won't run out on any of my bows, because I have 2 ancient bows, which is a grand total of 240 durability. So even if I run out on 1 ancient bow, which by the way I've never broken one before, because I usually use those as just as a substitute for other long-range bows, because they fire in a basically straight line. I've never broken one before, because they have the highest durability in the game, and I only use them sparingly. I definitely will break them in this playthrough of the game, but that's why I got 2. Anyway, so that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.